For all your TCG needs, make sure to check out sabatcg.com. What's good, everybody? It's a Sabo24 on the Whimsy Players channel. Got a TCG match with Firefist Ace. Looks like against the lovely Carrot, cutesy Carrot. Normally I'm used to being the one that uses this deck as opposed to playing against it. So let's see how my opponent fares against Ace. Played down the baby 5. I don't run that engine. I just run a pure Mink engine, like Mink deck, and you know, you still gotta have your boss characters, Doflamingo, Shanks, those kind of cards. But everything else is mostly just Minks and Ryumas. I don't see other people run Ryumas. A lot of people really just want to favor the Zo Stadium, but I don't know, I think it's a bit overrated. Oh, speaking of which, he drops it immediately. Like when you can get it from the beginning of the game and drop it, and then you don't see the other ones like the duplicates, or you have a way to get rid of them, then yeah, you're gonna be golden. But is everybody's deck always gonna be just so consistent, just draw perfectly as you want? I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to drop an event to block an attack here, as opposed to spending my 2k counter just yet. And I do need to sort of kill a little bitch there, because if you leave her alive, she can search every turn. So yeah, kind of a good card. These searchers that, you know, they have additional costs, but then they can still search on the next turn. If you keep them around, you know, they can be pretty good. Okay, and then Zoro for 6k. What are you gonna do? Dropped the 2k bitch. Baby 5 again. Sexy. And block the attack. And here comes another searcher, the Wanda this time. I mean, you can be searching all the time, but if you don't get some real presence down, I'll be able to overwhelm you. And it's actually kind of weird when you think about it too. Like he's been playing searching, but he doesn't have that many cards in hand. Isn't this kind of weird? Did I miss something? I mean, you got the Zo Stadium down. Anyway, now I'm going to do the double discard. Since you're not going to be dropping things down, I might as well protect myself. And nothing else. Okay. So I'm going to burn the Zoro to kill you again. And do I summon the Ace? Keeping the Zoro though, I mean, in hand is useless, that's the thing. Zoro is pretty good, like a cheap thing to just summon and gain rush instantly. But in hand is useless, so you sort of gotta play it when you see it. So in this case, I'm forsaking summoning the Ace, which is stronger. But I think I will anyway, because you know what, like next turn, it's not like I'm gonna die, so I can summon Zoro next turn and make sure I got the Ace to go to. Okay. So Loop, our friend here, he's got a lot of dons now. He's got the Zo stage 2, so he can gain even more memory, or dons, I guess, in this case. Yeah, this thing reminds me of like the memory tamers in Digimon. And are you going to drop anything significant? I mean, with the characters I've got rested like that, it would be perfect for Carrot or especially Dogstrom. He did summon the Carrot, freezing Ace, fine. And I know sort of how to play around this deck because I used it. But at the same time, you gotta have the answers. If you don't, it's not gonna work out. So, a couple of dons on Wanda. Should I drop? I am gonna drop the Fiery Doll. So I'm still protected. Nice. And the Flame Emperor is just gonna be perfect to kill the Carrot here. And I still attack. So kill the Carrot. Ace is gonna be double attack 9k, so this is gonna be rough. If you know what's good for you, your block. But I mean, with 4 cards, does he have the right amount? let it happen. And I'm looking really good, man. I mean, you got a big ass hand, but you're almost toast. My life is full, meanwhile. Gotta do something about the ace too, because he'll be able to attack as well. I mean, the best thing I can do here, if you drop something like medium size, I don't got much in hand anyway. I just use the Flame Emperor again. Go for the double attack. It'd be great if I can swing for 2 more life instantly. He's probably gonna block, but you know, at least I can shave off some cards, so it's something either way. We're just putting the pressure here and he can't deal with me. Just being way too slow. You spend those early turns using searchers instead of getting some decent board presence. And, you know, the searchers, you can search, but it's not just about having cards in hand, right? You can draw and search cards all day, but if you can't do anything else besides that, you're not gonna win. Okay, so I gotta let this happen here. It's a bit unfortunate. But we got the buggy. Could be nice, actually. Since I'm probably gonna use Flame Emperor. Or I would have, but it looks like he's not gonna summon anything big. Damn. I suppose we're gonna have to go with the Zoro here. Interesting. So first things first, I'm gonna do buggy. Let's see what I get. I'm gonna get, I suppose the Flame Emperor makes the most sense. It's the best one. Arrange you, and that should do it. And I'll drop the other one too. Try and get my searches going. Okay, and we can get the Fire Fist, actually, the original one from set 2. So this is going to be a little bit sad because I added the Flame Emperor and I'm going to have to discard it now. But I do want to use the Fire Fist. It's just perfect here. I discard an event and I get to kill both of those cards there. They're both little cheap characters since it's the only thing you're playing down. Make sure you got nothing, and then Zoro. First things first, attack with ace. You're going to drop something. You should. What are you thinking about? Man, look at all these dawns he didn't utilize last turn as well. Like 4 dawns completely unused. Wow, he let it happen. That's pretty crazy, man. So now I'm going to go with Zoro, attack for 7. But do you not have counters in hand? Not even a few. He's got to do something. I mean, he's pretty much going to die. Okay, so he did the little event thing. And I'm checking his discard pile. I mean, okay, there's like Rosinante, he had that in hand he couldn't use, but yeah, I'm not sure about his deck. I just don't really agree with sometimes these decks you see where they're like, it's like 10 cost 9 and cost 10 characters in. He's probably got all that in hand and he can't use them. Okay, kill the Zoro. And, you know, what are you going to do? If he drops Flamingo, which is probably what he's got. Yeah, I knew it. You just froze the leader, that's it, with 1 life. I'm just going to put the Dawns on buggies and they'll put pressure, that's for sure. You get that 1 extra Dawn, what are you going to do with it? Nothing. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to go for game here. Put a bunch of Dawns on the buggy. Or buggies, I guess, in this case. So 4 of them. 7, what you going to do? You're going to let this happen? He does discard a 2k, and he has to discard another one. Okay, so you survive, but you just got 3 cards left, and I think I'm just going to go for it instead of just summoning Marco and not getting the destruction. I'll just put even more pressure with the buggies. Like, he's probably going to have to let this go through, so then you're defenseless now. Next turn, I can just win. He's going to have to be dropping flamingos all day to stop my guys. So, looking good, even though now he has the better board presence. He's defenseless, though. Okay, so that's Wanda. Get your search. You need a flamingo, man. If you don't stop my guys, I'm just gonna put all the dawns on a character and attack. I mean, it's kind of shitty. I don't like this mechanic, to be honest. I've said this plenty of times. This whole mechanic where you can put as many dawns on any character and you boost the attack. I don't know, man. It minimizes the control aspect of this game. You know, I prefer the Duel Masters rules, to be honest. I mean, some stuff, it's much better in One Piece, but like the Dawn thing where you can put as many Dawns on any character and they all get like an 1,000 attack boost. Don't dig that. I don't think I'm ever gonna get used to it. So I'm just gonna try and go for game here. He won't be able to protect himself. So one of the buggies is still frozen. He did that Rosinante carrot play, but it's not going to be enough. And he did surrender. So yeah, it's GG for me. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel. Leave a like. Share the video with your friends. And I'll see you guys next time. What a